Genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration. Do the thing. Fail 10,000 times like Thomas Edison did. Speak with your actions. Be a person of action. Be a person of execution. There are more self-help books out there on relationships and marriages more than any time in history. Yet our divorce rate is at an all-time high. The knowledge is there. We know what we need to do. Do we execute? Weight loss programs, you name it. Jenny Craig, keto, Weight Watchers, Atkins. Yet guess what? Obesity runs rampant in the United States, even with all these Weight Watcher programs, all this knowledge that's out there, what to do with, how to do it. It's there. Same thing could be talked about for workout gyms, whether it's CrossFit or Crunch, 24-hour Planet Fitness. I looked this up last night. I was shocked. I said only 20% of the people use their Planet Fitness gym membership regularly. I'm talking like 2 or 3 times a week. 20%. We know what we need to do to stay in shape. We know what to do to be cardiovascularly fit. Do we execute? Do we do it? Same thing with, there is more information on food packages today, spelling out the carbs, spelling out the proteins, spelling out the fat. It is all over. The knowledge is all over the package. We know what's good and what's bad. We know that I need to stay away from this in order for me to stay healthy. Do I do it? Do I stay away from it because I know it's bad for me? Do I execute on that discipline of staying away from it? There's more podcasts today on business. There's more information online. There are more books for people today on how to run a great business. Yet, 85% of small businesses today are still failing within the first 5 years. All the knowledge is out there. Do we read it? Do we execute on what we learn? It's never DK. It's always DE. Why I succeed and why I fail is never a deficiency of knowledge. It always comes down to DE. Was it a deficiency of execution? Well, in many of the things that I just brought up, the reason they failed was not because of knowledge. Always came down to a deficiency of execution. So how does this show up in our daily lives? And what can we do about it? I think first and foremost, it starts with a mindset. A mindset around being a person of action. Ask yourself, are you a ready, aim, or are you a ready, aim, fire person? That may seem like a little thing, yet just self-evaluate yourself. Are you a person that takes action? Nike said it best. Just do it. Jeff Olson, in his book Slight Edge, also said it best when he said, do the thing, and the day is yours. Do the thing, whatever it is. Do it. I think it's really important when we think about what is it that I can do about it. I said, first off, number one was a mindset. Number two is I do believe that you have to carve out time every day, set aside time to think. Talked about this in past podcasts, but I am a big believer in momentum. So if I look back on what were my wins from yesterday, now it's so easy for me to set my 3, 4, 5, 6 goals for today. What are the actions that I want to take? But I started by looking at my wins from yesterday so that I could create this momentum for wins today. Writing it down, ladies and gentlemen, is such a big thing when it comes to carving out that time, writing it down, getting yourself in this routine every single morning. There is no secret to the people that in my life that I've watched, that I've witnessed. They carve out time every morning. They have a routine, whether it's they drink their coffee, they look back on their journal, they maybe read a book. Now they set their sail, they set their plan for today, and now they're on this course for action, for getting stuff done. And guess what? It repeats the next day and the next day and the next day. It's more than just saying I'm a person of action. It's followed up by creating a routine where you create this momentum so that you continue to think and execute, think and execute, think and execute, think every stinking day. I also create a weekly plan before the week starts, and I base it around the 5 F's. I strongly encourage you to go back to the second podcast, part 2 of the journaling podcast, where I specifically get into mapping out a weekly plan around the 5 F's: financial, fitness, faith, family and friends, future learning. Have a plan. Have a plan before the week starts. Okay? Promise me that. If you want to execute, have a plan going into the week. Execute. Get it done. The other thing I'd strongly suggest is the fourth thing you can do about it, fourth thing you can do about it is find an accountability partner. Gosh, if you want to execute on stuff, it's why I play tennis. You got to have 2 people to play tennis. If it were just up to me to play tennis, I wouldn't show up. But I don't want to let the other person down. There is something magical and something amazing about an accountability partner. Whether you're a weightlifter, right? If you know that person is going to show up, guess who else is showing up? Me. Get that accountability partner if you, in any area of your life where you want to execute better. For me, I send my wins every single day to a group of guys. They send me theirs. So even this win thing that I proclaim that I do so well, I do it so well because I got accountability partners that I know are going to be asking me for it if I don't do it. If I fail to do it, I know what I need to do, but it's never a deficiency of knowledge. It's never DK. It's always DE. So as I said, be a person of action. I'm going to give you a couple of quotes that I live my life by. That I don't necessarily live my life by, but that, the military lives their life by as well. Action is the antidote of depression. Movement is medicine. My gosh. This whole thing about getting stuff done and doing things. It reminds me of a quote. And you guys all know. You all know the blowhard. You know, the one that at the end of the day, when all is said and done, usually there's more said than done. It's the typical blowhard. Are you that person? My goodness, I hope not. If you are, just be quiet more. Just bite your tongue. Because nobody likes a blowhard. We all love people of action. People that follow through on what they say they're going to do. We trust those people. We believe in those people. We rely on those people. We love those people. Thomas Edison, one of the best quotes he ever said, "Genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration." Do the thing. Fail 10,000 times like Thomas Edison did. Wow. Another one that I use quite often, because I have been snowed so many times by people coming into my office and telling me what they're going to do for me or what they're going to do for our company. Your actions speak so loud, I can't even hear what you're saying. Speak with your actions. Be a person of action. Be a person of execution.